March 14th, 2011. This is today's climate change update. A very sad day indeed. I'm going to start with the beginning story. Second explosion at Fukushima nuclear power plant. Japanese officials have said a second hydrogen explosion has occurred at the Fukushima Dai-ichi nuclear plant, but in a different unit at the facility. Plumes of gray smoke have been seen rising from number 3 unit, but the inner reactor container is thought to be intact, just like the first one. The reactor had been under emergency watch for a possible explosion as pressure built up there following a hydrogen blast on Saturday in the facility's number 1 unit. Some guy from the Japan's Nuclear Safety Agency said, "We believe that it was a hydrogen explosion. It is not immediately known that it affected the reactor." I believe I've been seeing stories. This is the one with the plutonium mixture. This is the test reactor, or they're testing some new fuels there, and it might be a little more dirty than we expect. With that story, I'm going to give you a link to a radiationnetwork.com. Now this site updates every 3 minutes, and it tracks the radiation levels in the United States of America. I highly recommend you bookmark this page. Let's go to the extinction protocol. They have the millions of fish swamp the Acapulco beach. They're asking if it's a strange quake behavior. I covered the story last night. The fishermen were just scooping them up with buckets. They got some really cool shots of it. Mud volcano explodes in Azerbaijan. Baku, a mud volcano erupted in Gobustan region of Azerbaijan on March 13. Witnesses heard explosions before the eruption. Mud Breka erupted, and then fire blazed up in the territory of, I'm not going to kill the name, mud volcano. APA reports, quoting the website of the Ministry of Emergency Situations, the fire had an altitude above 50 meters. Experts and rescuers of the Ministry of Emergency Situations immediately arrived at the site to prevent any emergency situation. The fire altitude in the mud volcano lowered currently, and 1 to 2 meters of fire is seen in 2 centers. This activation decreased, and the mud flow is seen in some bald peaks. Deep grikes were created around the crater. A mud volcano is not threatening to nearby villages. Experts continue researching the incident. Japanese officials warn death toll may exact heavy toll on the nation. They're expecting numbers way over 10,000 now, and it was just yesterday they were saying it was going to be 600 or so. And they have a video attached, of course. Another volcano in Japan erupted violently today. Japan's Shinmodaki volcano unleashes violent eruption. A volcano in southwestern Japan erupted Saturday after nearly 2 weeks of relative silence, sending ash and rocks up 4 kilometers, 2.5 miles into the air, a local official says. Dutch Sense captured this video. I will attach it below. The other volcano reported on yesterday is still erupting. I will attach videos of that below. And over to earthchangescott.net. They've got a fear piece, is the big one about to hit California with all the other big quakes, Chile, Christchurch, Japan. They're saying the West Coast is due because of all the stresses around the Pacific Plate. And of course, they're reporting more aftershocks in Japan, just quake after quake after quake. I've been seeing 4, 5s, and 6s just it's going to be rumbling for a long time. And then over to I'm going to attach a video below, the Honshu tsunami propagation, which basically is a computer model showing the actual tsunami as it took place and covered the Pacific Ocean. That is about it for today as far as my end. If I missed anything, of course I did. Please fill it in down below. I know there's a lot going on right now. Until the next time, enjoy while you can, and definitely check out that radiation site.